Most people live their entire lives believing that life happens to them. They think circumstances decide their future. They believe they must accept whatever comes their way. They wait. They hope. They pray to something outside of themselves. And year after year, nothing truly changes. But understand this clearly. You are not a victim of life. You are not powerless. You are not controlled by circumstances, people, or luck. You are the one operating your world, and when you understand how reality works, life must respond to you. Here is the truth most people are never taught. Your imagination is not fantasy. It is not daydreaming. It is not wishful thinking. Your imagination is the creative power itself, working through you. When you imagine, you are not escaping reality. You are creating it. Everything that exists in your life today first existed as an inner experience. Your relationships, your financial condition, your health, your confidence, your environment. All of it began as an assumption held in consciousness. Nothing appears in your world by accident. Most people are always imagining, but they do it unconsciously. They imagine failure. They imagine rejection. They imagine problems repeating. They replay old disappointments. They project fear into the future. And because imagination creates, these inner pictures become outer facts. This is why struggle repeats itself. Not because life is unfair, but because attention keeps returning to what is unwanted. Now understand what true imagination really means. It is not simply seeing images in your mind. True imagination is feeling. It is the ability to assume the feeling of your desire already fulfilled. It is entering a state where what you want feels done, natural, and real. When you can live from that state, even briefly, you have planted a seed in consciousness, and consciousness must express itself. Let me explain how this works. You do not create by effort. You do not create by force. You do not create by waiting for proof. You create by assumption. If you assume lack, life reflects lack. If you assume struggle, life reflects struggle. If you assume abundance, confidence, success, life must rearrange itself to match that assumption. Take money as an example. When most people think of money, they feel tension. They feel pressure. They feel shortage. They imagine bills, problems, and limitations. That emotional state becomes their creative position, and life gives them more reasons to feel the same way. But the moment you dare to assume a different state, everything begins to shift. Imagine how it would feel to have more than enough. Not excited, not desperate, but calm, stable, secure. Imagine thinking from that state, not building. Imagine speaking, choosing, and reacting as someone who already has enough. At first, your logical mind will resist. It will say this is unrealistic. It will say you are ignoring facts. But facts are only old assumptions made visible. And new assumptions create new facts. This principle has existed throughout history. It appears in every spiritual tradition. It has been taught in different languages, symbols, and stories. Yet most people miss it because they look outside instead of within. Understanding this mentally is not enough. You must experience it for yourself. Choose something specific you desire, not something vague, something clear and real. Then begin to live from the feeling that it is already done. Think from that state. React from that state. Return to that state again and again. Do not worry about how. The how is not your responsibility. The path reveals itself naturally. As you persist, life begins to respond. Opportunities appear. People behave differently. Situations shift without effort, not magically, but lawfully. This is what it means to live from the end. You do not imagine the process, you imagine the result, and allow life to move backward to meet it. Most people reverse this order. They try to work first and feel later. But creation works the other way around. Feeling comes first, action follows naturally. Now understand this carefully. Assumption is not pretending. It is not lying to yourself. It is accepting a new identity internally. If you see yourself as shy, life confirms it. If you assume confidence, behavior adjusts, speech changes, presence changes, and people respond differently without knowing why. You do not become confident by acting confident. You act confident because you assume confidence first. This is inner rebirth, letting go of an old self-image and living from a new one. All transformation happens inside first. The outer world is only a mirror. There is no one to change but self. No situation to fight. No person to convince. When you change your inner position, the world must reflect it. With this power comes responsibility. You can no longer blame circumstances. You can no longer blame luck or fate, because whatever you are living today was accepted internally at some level. This may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is also freedom. Because if you created this, you can create something else. Now, how do you practice this daily? Each night before sleep, when the mind is relaxed, imagine a short scene that implies fulfillment, not getting it, already having it. Keep the scene simple, repeat it gently, feel its reality, and fall asleep in that feeling. During the day, stay aware. When thoughts arise that contradict your desire, do not fight them. Simply return, again and again. Do not check for results. Do not dig up the seed. Trust the process. Doubt may appear. That is normal. But doubt is only misplaced attention. Return attention to the fulfilled state, and doubt fades on its own. This is not positive thinking. This is assumption. And assumption persisted and becomes fact. Live from the end. Remain faithful to your inner state, and allow reality to follow.